Okay, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to replace the plastic cup drive on your GE refrigerator ice maker. You see mine has broke in half, and you can purchase this down here in the description from Amazon. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. And this right here is the part number, and it's called a cup drive. So I'm gonna give you a good look of it. This is what it looks like. And if you call somebody in to do this, they're gonna charge you probably $75 just for the service charge. You can do this in less than 15 minutes. The only thing you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and you wanna take the 4 screws off the bottom part of your ice maker. That's a Phillips head screwdriver. And once you take the 4 screws off, you're also gonna have to take one more screw off, which I'm gonna show you here in a few seconds. Okay, you pull that out once you take those 4 screws out. And what you wanna do is turn it to the side. And you're gonna take the little hinge part off right here. It's a part that open and close the ice maker, so it's just the same screw size as a Phillips head screw. You just take that off. And once you take that off, you can move that little bracket and slide it forward. You got to turn it a little bit, and you slide it forward and take it out the front end. That little hook right there. It's a little puzzle, but it's easy. Once you take yours out, you see it's pretty simple to do. Just slide it out and just lay it to the side really. So make sure you don't knock your springs off, but you can put those back on pretty easy if they come off. Then what you want to do is take a knife or a screwdriver and stick it in the corner and pop that hook loose. It's one on each side. Once you get them popped loose, you got to pry on it a little bit. It's going to be kind of hard because you hadn't taken it out in a while, and it eventually come out. Once you slide it out, only thing you have to do is take this cup and make sure you put it on the right direction. Let me zoom in and show you how to put it on. As you see, I'm putting it on, and that's not the right way. I just have to turn it 90 degrees. And it sits in there flat. So you want it to sit flat, just like that. Once you do that, you just put that in first. And you take this part and push it down until it clicks into place. You hear it click. Okay, you heard that click. So it's back in place. Now what you want to do is put your other screw back on. Just put everything back on in reverse, like you took it off. Make sure your spring is still on. You just line this up. And it's a couple of little slots you have to go through, but it's pretty easy to figure out. You put it on, and make sure you put this part on right here first. You just raise the little ice maker thing up and slide it through. And it'll all fit in place. And take your screw and put that in. Make sure you got it tight, but don't over tighten it. Make sure everything's working properly. Then you take the outer casing and you just slide this in. And once you slide it in, you turn it to the side and put your 4 screws back in. And that's pretty much it. It's that simple. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and put my 4 screws back in. And like I said, if you want this part, this cup, you can look in my description below. Or you can look in the top right hand corner and click click down and go to my website and get it off my website also. So once I got the 4 screws back in, I took it back in my house and checked it out, and everything worked fine. So this been 15 years since I've had this ice maker. So that part lasted for 15 years, so I think that's good.